Now let's look at our overall favorite entry into single leg X, ashigarami. This is the best way, in my opinion, against all level opponents, and the one that I will favor the most. And I think the one that, once you master the basic entries, is the one that you should be looking to use most of the time, because it applies the most off-balancing effect to your opponent, making it easy for you to get in and difficult for them to escape and attack. So let's look at that. All right, so we have our opponent, his right leg forward, okay, and just go this way. All right, so what we're going to do, we want to get access to his knee, okay, but oftentimes our opponent is low with his hands in front. Okay, we can go for those options that we looked at before, where we grab both hands and square them up, but there's a better way to go about things, okay? We want to initiate a hand fight here. We want to set up grips on him and get a reaction for him to pull away. So what we like to do, we like to get an over-the-top grip. Okay, we kind of like turn it in, we swap grips, and we set up this 2-in-1 grip. Now from here, there's lots of things we can do in terms of using our feet to off-balance him, but typically once we get this grip, people are not happy with it, and they want to pull away. Okay, so as they pull away, I let them pull away, okay, and what have they done? They've left their feet behind. Our initial problem was trying to get access to his knee, but his feet were in front of us. So if we go for this grip, okay, we turn his arm in, we grab the wrist, we grab the elbow to make it real nice and tight. If he just sits here, then no problem. We can just pull into any guard we want, okay? We can attack submissions. We can even, okay, go for like these double kuchi type sweeps, sit him down. Okay, most opponents will not let that happen. So once we get our 2-in-1 grip, okay, he pulls away, giving us what we want, access to his knee. So we get the knee tendons, we have a nice deep grip here. We put our foot on the ground, okay? So let's center in a little bit. We put our foot on the ground and we get our shoelaces of our right leg to the back of his knee. From here, we're going to bridge off this foot that's on the ground, and we're going to use the power of the bridge to make him step that way with our shoelace on the back of his knee. So it looks like this. Okay, from here is off balance, and there's a lot of space inside the inside real estate that we're always looking for. So from here, it's very easy to come through and enter into single leg X, ashigarami, okay? So this is our favorite setup. This is the setup we use the most, the one that eventually you will have to rely on against black belts, etc., etc. So we're here, he's in an athletic stance, he's got his hands, he knows what's happening, he's talented. So we set up some grips, okay? He pulls away, he leaves the knee behind, I have my foot in the middle, and I get my shoelace in the back of his knee. Bridge, make him step, I enter into ashigarami. All right, one more time, a lot faster. As a side note, this can be done with just basic sword grips over the top, underneath, just anything to get him pulled back, to pull back. And my favorite is always a 2-in-1. He pulls back, get a nice big off balance, and from here, we're ready to start attacking.